And if you are struggling to advance your craft, this is your sign. The building blocks are essential. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I am Gamma. This is your reminder to go back to the basics, okay? Go back to the basics. I repeat, basics. Whatever chosen skill that you might not be advancing in at the rate at which you want to be, or maybe you're just like getting super burnt out, but like it's what you want to do and you want to, progress. The problem could be that you think you know more than you actually do. Oftentimes we might think we know a lot more about a particular subject or skill or whatever than we actually do. This can really stagnate our progress. And it can be hard to discover this because our ego gets in the way. Whether you're an artist, you're a musician, you produce music, you draw, you paint, you sculpt, whatever you may be doing. And if you are struggling to advance your craft, this is your sign. The building blocks are essential. Let's say you want to get better at realism, but you're just not. You can't figure out what it is that you are doing wrong. You need to be able to, I think, number one, you need to be able to really practice self-evaluation and self-critiquing. And if you don't know how to do this, it is a skill in itself. And that's something I knew how to do until I went to college and learned in one of my art classes. I had no idea how to critique my own work. I didn't know how to self-evaluate. I didn't know that process. And therefore I was not making room to receive better information. Another thing that you can do is, get a reference photo, figure out what it is that's not showing in your work, like what is lacking in your work that is in theirs, and identify those things, and then go learn the basics of whatever that is. Go find a video on YouTube, like Drawing 101 or Proportions 101. Type in whatever it is that you need to go back to and put 101 at the end of it. Go back to the basics and do it step by step. Just go into it like you don't know anything about it. That way, your brain's not trying to skip over information because it thinks no, I already know this, right? I'm already familiar with this. And then you're not leaving room for that new information to come in. You're not as receptive to it. So the best way to get better at something is to completely relearn it and try your hardest to throw whatever you know or think you know out the window and just give it a fresh start. The feedback is great, and you'll see the feedback through your work, through your skill will start advancing a lot more rapidly, a lot more significant when you go back to the building blocks. And it just takes some patience. It takes you being willing to just say, I'm not very good at this right now, and allowing yourself to just kind of have a childlike nature and go back and learn it. We live in the best time to learn. We can learn anything. If you have access to the internet, you can literally learn anything. You just got to be willing to put in the work. Allow yourself to go back to the basics. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope it reaches whoever it needs to reach. There's nothing wrong with starting over, relearning something that we've already learned, because you could be in an entirely different mindset. Likely you are. You've had more experience, your perception is different, and you might take something from it that you weren't able to take from it at the time that you initially learned it. It's a game changer. So if this video reached you and you're like, this is what I needed, let me know, drop a comment. Love to hear about it. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, do the thing. Be safe, be creative, and I will catch you guys in the next one.